media controlling the narrative is a really hot topic. You mentioned Elon Musk, so let's get into it. Why do you think Elon Musk is going to turn Twitter into a $1 trillion company?
Okay, so let's go through a few different things. Number one, I think TikTok is going to be banned in the next 2 to 4 years. A president is going to ban TikTok, and that's going to happen in no time. When they do, there's going to be a major uproar. Biden would never do it, but I think a Republican president will ban TikTok. TikTok's already banned by India, who banned 100 different apps, and the next president will do it, who's on the Republican side. If a Joe Rogan, who's known as a centrist, is saying the red wave is coming like the shining elevator opening up, and he is not a fan of TikTok, just in the next few years, TikTok's going to be banned. When that happens, that's a lot of users that have to find a home. And they're not going to go to Facebook because Facebook has totally screwed it up. They lost valuation of this year alone. I don't know if you know how much they lost this year in valuation. He lost $100 billion of net worth, but Facebook's valuation has dropped $800 billion. Insane on how much valuation that is. So why did they lose that kind of valuation? He's not trusted, unfortunately. Yeah. It's going to hurt him, obviously. Facebook's not trusted. They're, throttling Instagram on who gets to see your post. They do it with Facebook as well. So the audience from there, it's not like TikTok audience is going to go to Instagram. Some of it will, but they're going to go to Twitter. Number two, I think Elon's going to turn Twitter into the next WeChat. If you're familiar with WeChat in China, WeChat is one app that does it all. You can do Uber, Lyft, food, content creation, texting, WhatsApp. Everything under one app is WeChat. WeChat has around 900 million users. It's a $1 trillion company. I think Elon will do that here. Next thing I think Elon will do is Elon will figure out with this $8 a month memberships that he's doing that people are complaining about. But I think he's going to have a $29.99, $99.99, $199, and we're going to pay for it. Because LinkedIn, as much as people bitch about it, LinkedIn's lowest one is $99, and it goes all the way up to $129.99. No one's ever complained about LinkedIn. You got to figure out a way to make money. He'll do that. He's going to create the app to allow content creators to come to make money. So he's going to have a form of a YouTube on Twitter, which, by the way, when he does that, it's going to be quite scary when he does that. Next one, he's bringing his engineers from Tesla. He brought 50 engineers from Tesla in to look at the technology. So he's going to make the technology better in Twitter. And that's a no-brainer when he brings Tesla's engineers. He brought Tesla's head of HR. They're going to hire the best of the best to clean house with Twitter. Obviously, half the company is getting laid off, and he'll bring the right people in. I think he's going to probably leave California, move the headquarters to most likely Austin or Florida. I don't think he'll stay there. And then the freedom of speech type of people who feel comfortable right now talking. No one's feeling uncomfortable talking on Twitter.
Yeah.
You're pretty comfortable. I mean, yesterday somebody got deplatformed, was suspended. I don't know if you saw that with Kathy, what she did. But she was impersonating Kim, so she's trying to troll. He's like, nope, you're off. Yeah. If you choose to adjust, you can come back. And at the end of the day, why I think it'll be $1 trillion company is because the guy that's running it, Elon, I believe he's going to, I try to get some money to get into the company. Kathy Wood from ARK was able to get some investment into Twitter. But if you invest with ARK today, per dollar you put, only 12 cents goes into the Twitter stock. So we're trying to figure out a way to get into the Twitter, although it's very, very hard. Morgan Stanley's not doing it. Goldman's not doing it. But I'm just a big believer what's going to happen. By the way, I could be completely wrong, and it completely flops, and it does nothing, and I'm comfortable with that. But if I'm a betting man, I would bet on Twitter being a $1 trillion company.
My only issue with Elon Musk evolving the company, turning it into some kind of WeChat, like you said, is that it would almost become unusable and saturated, a bit like Facebook. Facebook, they tried to do that, and I know obviously there are other reasons why Mark Zuckerberg failed, but I feel like it might become saturated, difficult to use. And I think one of the reasons Twitter was so successful is because it just remained one thing.
Yeah.
Do you not think it could potentially become unusable?
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you tweeted a complaint or a concern at Mark Zuckerberg and he responded back?
Never. Well, I don't think he's on Twitter, actually.
Well, the point is just never, period, right? But when's the last time you hear number of stories where Elon responds back wanting feedback and ideas on how to make it better? That's the difference. This is not a regular guy. Elon is a guy that knows what he wants, but I also believe Elon's a guy that's a what do you think? Like, hey, audience, what do you think? Should I bring Vine back? Yeah. What do you think to make Twitter the next app? And then Mr. Beast says, whatever you do, don't do what anybody else can duplicate and copy. So this is a what do you think guy with his own identity and signature to the product. It's a different operator. Very, very different. This is not just a Very, very smart guy. This is a very, very, very smart guy that understands he still needs you. That's the difference. So some of these guys are like, you're going to do it no matter what, whether you like it or not. I don't think that's Elon.
Yeah, that's a great
think
point.
that's Elon.
Yeah, I see him replying to people all the time on Twitter. So yeah, that's a great point.
Guys with $300 billion replying to
And he's
people.
there just
The average
tweeting.
person will be like, who do you think you are? Do you know who I am? Why would I respond? It's like, no, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.